What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. After Ever Happy is finally here, with Tessa and Hardin going through new struggles in their relationship. But what about its conclusion? Isn't this the final installment of the franchise? Well, we kind of expected to see their happily ever after since, well, the film itself includes those words in its title. We expected to see a wedding, maybe? Apparently, the negative reviews were expected. Fans were expecting to see something else at the end of After Ever Happy. No, we are not saying the film was bad, but considering the ratings of the film, well, this one is by far the worst project in the entire franchise. Why is that? Well, the first thing most fans are unhappy about is the way After Ever Happy drags and drags and drags an already familiar storyline. After Ever Happy star hero fiennes-tiffin has addressed this issue, saying that he was kind of expecting all of the negative reviews for the third installment of the popular franchise.
I'm sorry that you feel like I took something from you, but you're not the one who's just had their dreams crushed here, you know?
For those who haven't seen the film yet, major spoilers ahead. Let's see the problem with After Ever Happy, shall we? The movie continues right after the major After We Fell cliffhanger, in which Hardin finds out that he's been lied to for all of his life. He finds out the identity of his true father by the end of the second installment, and at the start of the fourth film, it's quite obvious that this news had a huge negative impact on him, which again has a huge negative impact on his relationship with the fan favorite Tessa. To be honest, we were expecting to see these struggles because they were also featured in the source material, but the ending of the film? Well, we weren't expecting that. I think there will be mixed reactions for sure. Hero fiennes-tiffin told Entertainment Weekly about the much-anticipated conclusion, adding that he is aware that it might not be what most people expect, but he also believes that the beauty of cinema. When you sat next to your best friend and you agree on so much, and then the film ends and you're like, I thought this, and I thought that, and that shows how much people care. Everyone's opinion should matter, and it's nice when you can debate over what you think happened or should have happened. To our surprise, the film ends up with Hardin and Tessa going their separate ways. However, this doesn't mean we should lose hope because the film ends with a "to be continued" sentence, and a fifth movie, titled After Everything, is already in development. Yes, you heard that right. We are going to get another film that will serve as a direct continuation of the fourth movie. Now, let's talk about all those roles that have been recast. Okay, so in the first two films of the franchise, we saw an incredible cast ensemble that was, unfortunately, not able to return for the third and fourth films of the series. According to Netflix, you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Several of the major characters in the After series were absent from After We Fell, and we are not talking about 1 or 2 actors, we are talking about 5. This came as a surprise to fans who were already hooked up with the story and, well, the actors who we thought were the perfect fit for the said role. Thankfully, the 2 lead actors were able to reprise their roles in all of the films, but 5 had to go through a recast following the premiere of After We Collided. So the reason for these actors' departures was the ongoing pandemic and the strict restrictions that occurred back in 2020. Back then, these restrictions caused many complications in the film industry. The first 2 movies were primarily shot in Atlanta, Georgia, and filming for After We Fell took place in Sofia, Bulgaria. This change occurred because back then there were fewer COVID cases in Bulgaria. So, because of the change in the international travel precautions and guidelines, 5 actors from the cast of After We Fell were unable to travel to Bulgaria. Additionally, After We Fell was filmed back-to-back with its sequel, After Ever Happy, so these actors were again unable to reprise their roles for the fourth installment. As already mentioned, there were 5 actors who left the show prior to the third film's release. The role of Landon was originally played by Shane Paul McGee, but now Chance Perdomo portrays the character. Perdomo is mostly known thanks to his role in the popular Netflix series Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Candace King played the role of Kimberly Vance in the first 2 films, but was replaced by Ariel Kibble. The character's husband, Christian Vance, is now played by Stephen Moyer, but was first portrayed by Charlie Weber. Selma Blair played the role of Carol Young, Tessa's mother, but that role is now played by Mira Sorvino, and Karima Westbrook's Karen Scott, Hardin's mother, is a part now given to Frances Turner. What did you guys think of this major recast? Were you satisfied with the newly chosen actors? The big question is, are these actors coming back for After 5? Despite fans thinking After Ever Happy will be the last film of the franchise, the 5th movie of the After franchise, After Everything, was confirmed on Instagram by hero fiennes-tiffin in August 2022. This came as a surprise for fans who were actually expecting to see a proper conclusion to the story in the 4th installment of the series. Here's the thing, besides After Everything, we will also see 2 additional spin-offs. Unfortunately, the cast for After Everything is not revealed yet. There are actually 2 actors who are most definitely returning, hero fiennes-tiffin and Josephine Langford, the leads of the franchise. Other than that, no one else is listed for After Everything and the 2 additional spin-offs. Maybe the actors who left the series because of the pandemic restrictions will return to reprise their roles in the 5th installment? What do you guys think about that? Isn't it a good idea? Let us know before we get into some major controversies about the actors being forced to support the movie. I am going to be honest with you. I strongly believe that the first film of the franchise was the best. Yes, I know some of you will disagree, but that's just my opinion.
And that's not going to change anything. He still lied to me for 21 years.
He's your father.
As of yesterday.
Although the entire franchise focuses on an unhealthy relationship, followed by double standards, and, of course, the glamorization of the mentioned unhealthy relationship, it feels like each follow-up just messed up Hardin and Tessa's relationship on a whole new level. And some of these complications were completely unnecessary. It felt like we were watching them fight and make out repeatedly, as if they were in some kind of a circle. Hardin is sometimes featured as a walking red flag guy you should avoid. He's rough, he's rude, and he's often shown as controlling. Tessa, on the other hand, is a naive high school girl who happens to fall in love with the bad boy. After actually began as Harry Styles fan fiction on Wattpad, but it was quickly turned into one of the most popular and successful novels, which led to the novels being adapted into a movie franchise. Did you guys know that the book sold more than 15 million copies worldwide? Yeah, we know, that's a lot. It's also known that both Josephine Langford and hero fiennes-tiffin have turned into millionaires thanks to their parts in the franchise. It's all surreal. Anna Todd, the author of the books, told Refinery29. But despite this popularity, a lot of fans have criticized the franchise because of the previously mentioned issues. According to these fans and critics alike, the biggest problem in this story is the glamorization of an emotionally abusive relationship. In a now deleted tweet from 2013, Todd said, "I never said it was healthy. I've never read a story where the relationship is healthy. That's the point of entertainment." She also said that you need to smash the subscribe button and notification bell, so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No, seriously, do you guys think the films are glamorizing an unhealthy relationship? Do you think that's a problem in 2022? Let us know. Now, there were some rumors suggesting that both hero fiennes-tiffin and Josephine Langford were forced to talk good about the films in order to shut down these negative comments. This hasn't been confirmed yet, but even if it's true, we don't blame them since they are just trying to support the project that helped them launch their careers. See you in the next video.